Hello everyone and welcome to NASCAR Heat Evolution Season Mode. We are back for New Hampshire Raceway. Last race was Kentucky. We went a lap down because of a speeding penalty and did not finish very well. I think we finished 23rd or 24th, somewhere around there. So let's get right to this race here. Starting in the back as usual.
Check those belts, we're coming to the green.
I'm just hoping for more of a top 15 finish. I'm not very good at New Hampshire, so anything better than really 20th will be a good race for me here.
Still there.
75 laps is probably going to be a boring race.
Car high.
In the back of Harrison Burton a bit there.
Still there.
Yeah, I don't really like running the very bottom in the corners here,
Clear high.
but you never know, it might work out.
Still there. Still there.
Kurt Busch up there in
Clear
4th. Speaking of Kurt Busch, yesterday it was announced by many media outlets that Kurt Busch would not be returning to the 41 next year. And then, I would say 10 minutes after that came out, I went on Twitter and just came across the Stuart Haas Racing
Clear high.
feed saying that they expect Kurt Busch back in the car next year. So, quite the interesting story going on right now. I think that Kurt Busch will be back in that 41.
Hold your line.
But we'll have to wait and see here. 3 wide with Blaney and Matt Tifft.
Hold your line. Clear high.
In the wall bit, I got incredibly tight there on the exit. I could not turn the car. .71 to go. Lap 5.
Stay low. Still there.
Trying to get past Eric Jones here.
Still
He's
there.
at apron a bit. Why not? Not illegal.
All clear. All clear. Brake lap. Car low.
We have a pretty good
Clear
exit
low,
right
clear
now.
low.
Give McDowell a slight tap.
Brake lap. Stay high. Still there. Clear low. Clear low.
Wow, what a run off at turn 2. Might get right up to Allmendinger, even possibly Castle. Run that apron.
Still there.
3 wide. We just got hit by the 27.
High.
Very lightly. But he
Clear
still hit
high.
us.
All clear. All clear. Still there.
Looks like Trevor Bayne on pit road.
Still there.
That must be a car problem for him. I mean, why else would you be on pit road this early?
Car high.
Danica's hanging with us at the moment. But we clear her out of turn 2. Normally what happens with me here is I start off a run pretty well, work my way through up the field, and then towards the later stages in a run, the tires will really start to wear out, and I just lose a bunch of time.
Stay low.
Kind of like
Still there.
what happened last race at Kentucky. We ran pretty well, and then towards the end of the run,
Still there.
the car just fell off. Okay, it must not have been Trevor Bain that came to pit road. Was it Keselowski? It's very hard to tell.
Brake lap.
30.972. The Castle just drove right into the back of me.
You're all clear. Car low.
Slight damage from that.
Clear low. Clear low. Clear high. Stay high. Still there.
Now, I really haven't paid attention to where we are in the regular season points race. That's one of the things in NASCAR Heat 2. Whenever we do a career mode series for that, I'm kind of worried about
Still there.
playoff points for the regular season winner, because if you've watched this NASCAR Let's Play series of mine, you can tell that I'm not the most consistent driver
Stay high.
throughout the regular
Still there.
season. So that could be a lot of playoff points lost. As soon as we finish this race and we check out the points, we're gonna see just how many top tens we have and just how we've done this season. I mean, we have 3 wins this season. We're locked in the playoffs, but it really overall has not been a very good season.
Hold your line.
3 wide is never fun in this game, especially in the middle.
Clear high.
But if you guys want to see more of this NASCAR Heat Evolution season mode Let's Play before NASCAR Heat 2 comes out, then subscribe.
Still there.
And then once NASCAR Heat 2 comes out, I'm looking forward to doing a career mode series on that.
Car low.
I might have mentioned this in a previous episode of NASCAR Heat, but
All clear. All clear.
talking about career mode, the cars I want to drive in the truck series, I would love to drive either John Hunter
All
Nemechek's
clear.
truck
Car low. All
or KBM truck, one of those ones.
Car low.
And then I just got put in the wall by Truex because he doesn't realize there's a car on the outside of him. But Xfinity,
Car high.
I would love to drive probably the 5 car. I don't like Michael Annett, but like I'd like to drive that car. Or maybe the 48 Brennan Poole.
Still there.
I wouldn't mind driving that car. And then in Cup for career mode, I would love to drive the 1 car so I could just be teammates with Larson.
All clear. All clear.
Really tight on the exit there. We're going to be in the wall. Wow, we lost a lot of spots for that.
Car
Chase
low.
Elliott's going to get in the back of me.
Clear high.
But yeah, I'm looking forward very much to doing the career mode in NASCAR Heat 2. I'm just slightly concerned that 704 Games isn't going to have all the way the playoff points work correctly. But I mean, they should get it right.
Car low.
Chase Elliott, that is the second or third time he's driven right into the back of me.
Still there.
Run him down the track a bit.
Still there. Clear low. Clear low. Clear high.
24 will clear us. We gain 1 spot and then we lose it. Not very happy with the 24 right now.
Car low.
And then the 47 is going to get me in the left rear. These guys are just downright driving right into the back of us.
All clear. Stay low.
10% aero damage. Oh, you're going to chop me?
Still there.
Yeah, we're already starting to fall off here.
Stay low. Still there.
I might do one more long dark stream later.
Stay low.
Uh,
Still there.
the most recent episode number 4, actually, right at the end of that, the
Still
game
there.
crashed, so it ended early. Unfortunately.
All clear. All clear.
All right, we're back to that 24.
Still there.
Run that 24 up the track a bit.
Clear high. Car high. Still there. Clear
All right, we
high.
clear the 24. Gonna make it 3 wide with Dylan and Bane. All right. 54 laps to go in New Hampshire. We have worked our way up into the 15th position.
Car high.
Use that apron.
All clear.
You don't have to run the inside here to actually have a good lap. You can run the middle, and it seems to work pretty decently. I haven't tried the top, but I don't think you should leave the black area. Oh my gosh, in the wall. We're just killing our car right now. 11%. Oh my gosh. I think our next race is the Brickyard 400, if I'm correct. That's gonna be a very fun race, hopefully. At least I think it's the Brickyard 400.
Stay low. Still there. Still there. You're all clear.
All right, we clear Landon Cassie, who's having a very solid run right now. Wonder how Matt DiBenedetto is doing right now. He seems to be having a really good season in this Let's Play. Highly unlikely he'll make the playoffs unless he gets a win at
Car low.
some type of track with field strategy or something. 12% aero damage now. Oh crap. It's gonna clear us now, probably.
Still
Yep.
there.
The car is not very good.
Stay high. Still there. Car low.
Hopefully we can clear Elmendinger into turn 3.
All
Cleared
clear.
ourselves.
All clear.
Oh my gosh. I got on the brake and the car shot left.
Car high.
I did not cut intentionally. The car literally shot left when I got on the brakes there. Landon Castle just drove into the back of me. Everyone has no problem today driving into the back of me.
Still there. All clear.
If that 24 hits me again, though, I'm taking him out. End of lap 27, 48 to go. Our fastest lap of the race, fastest lap all time of mine is 30.716. We are 11.5 seconds behind the leader. Is our teammate McMurray up there in 12th. Overshot turn 1 there. Can use that apron. Slowly gaining on Stenhouse and McMurray right now. Curious to know how you guys are liking this series. We're on what, episode 19 now of 36. Cause I'm only doing one season before NASCAR Heat 2 comes out, and then depending on how good the career mode is in NASCAR Heat 2, hopefully we can do multiple seasons. I mean, I at the very least want to do NASCAR Heat 2 career mode series right through from trucks to cup, and I mean that's like 100 episodes at the least right there. But hopefully if the career mode's good enough, we can do just multiple seasons in cup. I just wonder if in the career mode, if they're gonna make you run 2 seasons in like trucks and Xfinity before you can move up, or just 1. I mean, obviously it depends on your performance, but it's gonna be very fun to run all the new tracks: Gateway, Iowa, Road America, Canadian Tire, Motorsport Park, and isn't there another one? Oh, Eldora. I'm most excited to run Mosport because that's technically my it's the only track in the game that's from Canada, so home track in the game. But then again, actually, Michigan International Speedway might be closer to me than Mosport is, but slowly creeping in on the cars in front of us. I'm trying really hard right now to get there. That apron really helps with the exit of the corner. Gotta keep that in mind. Oh, caution's out, so we can make it to the end on field, but I think our best bet is to come in and repair that damage. We're running 14th. I had to get a drink of that Pepsi. I think we should take right side tires, no fuel, and repairs. That's what we're doing. I think that's our best bet. We're going to most likely lose 15 to 20 positions. Alright, we lost 17 spots, but we're going to have fresher tires. Because I doubt everyone took tires. 3 wide already with Busher and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Dale Earnhardt Jr., I think he finished 12th in real life at Pocono. Man, that guy has just struggled all season long. Speaking of Dale Jr., aren't they releasing his Homestead paint scheme today? I'm pretty confident. Yeah, it's August 2nd. But look at this. We've gained almost all the positions that we lost back, so this is a big opportunity right here. I think we definitely made the right call. Landon Castle, that's the second time you hit me in the back. Both him and Chase Elliott have just been driving right into the back of us all race whenever they're near us. Wouldn't be surprised if Harrison Burton slams into the back of me here. Danica Patrick is leading this race. That is just unreal. She must have stayed out. Oh, Kyle Busch, you idiot. He is so lucky I held on to that. What an idiot. I mean, Kyle Busch just about fully took me out right there. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can find anything on Twitter about Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s, Oh my gosh, Kyle Busch, are you kidding me? Had enough of you already, son. I'm ready. Kevin Harvick, every single driver out here is taking me out right now. This is one of the most annoying things ever right here.
All clear, all clear. Still there.
Use that apron, why not? Oh, that's why. Now I'm just driving like an idiot because I'm getting frustrated.
You're 3 wide. Car low. Clear low, clear low.
Gonna get an incredible run out of the corner. Don't mind me.
Clear low, clear low, clear high.
Alright, now we can settle back in here. We have so much fresher tires right now.
Stay low. Still there. Still there. Car low. Car high.
Landon
Clear
Castle
low,
just
clear
about
low.
got into the back of me again.
Clear high. Still there.
Alright, we're up to 14th. This is the position we were in when the caution came out. And now we're back. So, can these fresher tires get us into a position where we might have a shot at winning? I think Kurt Busch, yeah, Kurt Busch is the leader, and is that a sign?
All clear.
Every time Kurt Busch has been leading, towards the end of a race anyways, we have been able to somehow find a way up to the lead
Car low.
and pass him. Other than Sonoma, when we just about had him cleared at Sonoma,
Car low.
and then he
Clear high.
edged us out at the line.
You're all clear.
Suarez having a pretty solid run here.
Car high.
Allmendinger just drove right in the back of me. Lovely.
Clear high. All clear. All clear.
Alright, we've broken into the top 10 here. I'm not waiting around.
Car high.
This is a track I have never won at before in this game. Normally I struggle here, and I struggled here in the past games as well. Basically, I was really good at New Hampshire and Pocono and NASCAR inside line, and then NASCAR 14 and 15, I sucked at both of those tracks. Kyle Busch just about turned us around again.
Clear high.
I've just about had enough of him. Clear of Ryan Blaney. Danica Patrick still running up here in the 5th position. She's going to check up hugely in front of me. She is so lucky I didn't crash into her.
Car low. Clear low. Clear low.
Up to 4th, or no, 5th.
You're all clear.
Every time Kurt Busch is leading, it's like, makes me happy because I know it's like, oh, maybe we're going to have a shot to win this now. Looks like Matt Kenseth, though, is putting a little pressure on him up there.
Great lap.
25 laps to go in New Hampshire. We know the tires are going to fall off eventually. It's just when will they fall off. Closing in on the 48, and ahead of him is Trevor Bayne. Screwed up that corner big time. Use that apron a bit. Yeah, I think the car is starting to fall off a bit now. I mean, we've gained, what, 26 positions from the restart. Johnson has gotten past Trevor Bayne. 33 laps of field, so we are good to the end. Even if we get overtime, we should be okay. Looks like Matt Kenseth has passed the 41 up front. 22 laps to go. Get right up to that 6 car. Try to get to the apron a bit.
Still there.
Out of turn 2, we will clear Trevor Bayne for 4th. We might be able to get the 48 next lap. "21 laps to go." Thought we would have been able to get around that 48 by now, but we got 20 laps to make it happen, so. Our best laps this race is a 30.782. That's close to our record best here. To the outside of Jimmy Johnson.
Still there.
I doubt this is going to work.
Still there.
Trying to do a diamond effect and see how that works. Gonna get a good run out of the corner, but we're not gonna get close enough, I don't think. Oh, yes we are. Close enough now.
Stay low. Still there.
Wow. I got on the brakes again and it shot left. That is the second time that has happened. "48's gonna give me the bumper. He's gonna get me sideways. Oh man.
Car low.
These guys really like to annoy me today.
All clear. All clear.
Got really sideways into turn 3. We're starting to lose time on the leaders now. I think we've burned the tires up, unfortunately.
Car low. Clear low. Clear low.
Looks like we've kind of got the 48 away now. We don't have to worry about him. So now we can try to set our sights on Kurt Busch and Matt Kenseth. We need them to keep battling. I doubt they will, but you never know. Now that we've broken away from the 48, we're starting to close that gap back up. So that is big right there. We're coming to 15 laps to go. Do we have enough time? I highly doubt we can close a 2.9 second gap in 15 laps, but you never know. Basically, we have approximately 7 minutes to gain that time. I'm going to try hard, but it's going to be very hard to get to him. Especially when you overshoot the corner like that. Did we gain anything? I think we gained a couple tenths. A couple tenths a lap's not going to get us there. It'll get us within range, but within range ain't going to do anything. There's 1/10. Oh no! Overshot the corner. Keep it in the gas.
There's a wreck in turn 3.
Wreck in turn 3. Yeah, that was me. We still gain time, so that's good. Yeah, the problem now is I'm just flying into these corners trying to gain as much time as I can on these guys because we're running out of time really fast. It's kind of panic mode time here. Yeah, it's not. We're not gonna have enough time to get there, unless like the 41 gets into it with the 20. Keep digging. Come on. We basically lost the time that we gained. I want that gap to be under 2 seconds with 10 to go, and we're coming to 11 at the line right here. So if it's going to be under 2 seconds, we have to have an amazing lap. Try the diamond effect. See if we can get on that apron. It really helps our exit sometimes. Didn't really help much there. That's 1/10. That's not going to do it though. If we were to get a caution right now, that would be huge. Use that apron. Ten laps to go here in New Hampshire. Do we have enough time to get to the leaders? Once again, if you want to see more NASCAR Heat Season Mode, feel free to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, the problem with my diving it in on the entry is sometimes if I do it wrong, that very thing will happen. I'll just slide right through the corner. Sliding again a bit, held on to it there. Running out of time very fast right now. 8 laps to go. I mean, a caution would be huge right now, but we've only had one caution this race. I highly doubt we'll get another one. And there's no one around me right now, so I can't itch my arm. 2.3 seconds at the line. I'm just flying into these corners right now. It looks like the 20 is going to get away from the 41, which is not what I wanted to see. I think turn 4 is our weakest spot on the track. 6 to go. This is probably the best performance either way I've ever had at New Hampshire. Gonna get in the wall a bit. Dang it. Trying too hard to get up there. Kurt Busch is only 1.6 seconds ahead of us. I mean, Kurt Busch is the only one we likely could have a chance to get to. And even that is going to be very hard. I'm going to really try and make that apron work. There is some lap traffic up there, but I don't think these guys are going to get to them. And if they do, I still don't think we will have enough time. Four to go. We've kind of settled down in this area. We're not really gaining or losing. In the wall. It does seem like Kurt Busch is closing a bit on the 20. Could make things interesting. Alright, 2.5 laps to go. We've lost our chance at a win unless we get a caution. That's all we can hope for now. It looks like they're going to get to the lap traffic, which is interesting. It looks like Harrison Burton will be the first lapped car. Two to go. Didn't really help in the long run, obviously. Looks like Kenseth's going to easily get past the Harrison Burton, unfortunately. That's not what I wanted to see. Out of turn 4, Matt Kenseth will take the white flag. I do not think Matt Kenseth has a win this season. So this could be a playoff lock. And we're going to get in the wall. Jimmy Johnson's 4th, Logano 5th. Kenseth on the outside of what looks like Brad Keselowski out of turn 4. And Matt Kenseth is going to win in New Hampshire. Kurt Busch 2nd, and we will take 3rd. Alright. That wasn't a terrible race at all for us. Now we can go back and check the points, see what everything's looking like. We're getting down to that point of the season where the playoffs are just getting close. It's just who's going to win this. There's that thumbnail for the YouTube video. So Matt Kenseth wins, like I said. Let's see the finishing order. Blaney down in 20th. Danica 21st. And dead last is Clint Bowyer. He is 66 laps down. That is big. Because he does not have a win yet. And if I remember correctly, he's on the outside looking in. 500 points this season. So we're 10th in the overall points. We had the fastest lap. Fastest lap doesn't mean anything if we don't win. Alright, so the next race is the Brickyard 400. We'll be doing that next episode, which will most likely be tomorrow. Like I said, follow my channel for more if you want to see more. But before we call it an episode, let's check the points. So, we go to the playoff standings. That was indeed Matt Kenseth's first win of the 2017 season. We are still tied with Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski for the first playoff seed. So we have 10 different winners, and right now, 6 guys in on points. Chase Elliott's out by only 1 point. Blaney's only out by 11. Bowyer, with that last place finish, dropped down to 37 out. And Castle and DiBenedetto, they're going to need wins. How's McMurray doing? He's down in 26. Yeah, Danica, Stenhouse, Bain, Busher, McMurray, they all need wins. Everyone. Alright. Looks like pretty much all the Hendrick cars are in except Elliott. So now before we call that as well, I said at the beginning we'd see how many top 10s we've had this season. Because we haven't had a very good season even though we've had 3 wins. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many races has there been? There's been 19 races. So we've finished in the top 10 42% of the time this season that we started, which is not the best statistic. Looking in the future here, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races until the playoffs begin. So it's coming down. I mean, we can what, 2 more races, and then there will be automatically one driver that will make it in on points guaranteed. So that's going to do it for this episode, everyone. Subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me right here on Twitch for more if you want to see more. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.